Hello everyone. I'm back
Device
again,
Manager, The Drifter, Column 3, The Drifter.
and we are taking a look at a game called The Drifter. Now, by itself, it is not accessible, but thanks to a wonderful mod created by Lyran, this is completely playable. So The Drifter is a point-and-click style adventure. Unfortunately, we can only play it via the controller, but that's okay. So the premise of the game is that you are basically this homeless guy who, after some dramatic events in your past, have to come back to your hometown for your mother's funeral, and you get caught up in quite an adventure. So let's get into this. I will be giving some commentary for the first interaction, just because I know some people struggle with it,
Options. Play.
and I'm not going to be covering the whole gameplay as usual, or the whole game as usual. I am going to do the prologue,
Options. Play.
just to introduce the mechanics and showcase the mod.
Continue. Restore. Restart. Back. Restart.
I jumped the car back in Breaker's Cut. Told myself I'd never come back. Oh well, shit. Here I am. This must be me. Damn. Shouldn't have told Annie I'd come. Don't know how she tracked down my number. My strong, big sister. Crying into the phone. Ah, well.
Okay, so you look around with the right analog stick. The left analog stick will move you around, which you will sometimes need to do just to bring all the interactables into view. Then when you find the one you want, you hold the stick in that position and you interact with it either using the A button on the Xbox controller or the right trigger, or if you're on a PlayStation 2 controller, that would be X or R2. So let's get into this.
My bed for the night dash a wooden pallet, covered in old rags, hotspot.
I've been sleeping rough long enough to get a good night's kip, despite the diesel fumes and the noise.
Light filters in from vents in the wall of the car, hotspot.
Familiar skyline peeks through the vents of the old reefer. City hasn't changed much in the last 5 years? Jeez, what am I going to say to Sarah? Hey, sorry about, disappearing for half a decade. Jesus.
The heavy door tickets rusted and rotting, hotspot.
Okay, time to ditch this old girl. I pull at the door, and it doesn't budge. Great.
Old tarp in my pack, hotspot.
Everything I need's in there. So, not much. My phone, wallet, change of undies and shaving kit so I can freshen up when I need to. Plus the suit I'd borrowed for the funeral.
Old tarp in the corner, prop.
I stooped to pull back the tarp. Poor old guy had hardly stirred the whole trip, sleeping off one thing or another.
Old feller had been here when I hopped on out. Baggy tick LL and me hand, character.
He mutters something under his breath, continues snoring.
Tutorial: Use right stick to look around and identify interactive objects. Press A button or right trigger to interact with highlighted objects. The dark out the heavy door. Nothing in my pack I can use right now. Old feller had been here when I hopped onto the tarp. Sits discarded on the floor, prop.
I grabbed the tarp.
Old feller had been here when I hopped onto it. Betty tick LL and me character.
Shake him by the shoulder. I fall back as the iron bar whistles past my face. Hey, watch it!
Quiet! You'll get us killed again!
You've lost it, mate.
You have to help!
He glances to the side, listening.
You're right. Tried that. It's no use.
What?
Think!
He continues muttering under his breath.
Nut small hat Nucky tick as gripping that hunk of rebar as if his life depended on it, character.
Okay, so let's just see if they give us a tutorial.
Look, put it down.
I'll put it through your skull! Think!
He returns to muttering to himself, eyes darting about wildly.
Okay, there's no tutorial. So this requires using an inventory item, which you can access using the left and right buttons on your D-pad, and the A button, in my case, to equip an item.
Equip: the old tarpaulin is full of holes.
Oh, no, never mind, it equips automatically. Sorry, I forgot.
He tick as gripping that hunk of rebar as if his life depended on it, character.
So let's throw the tarpaulin over him.
I throw the tarp over the raving man, wrestling him to the ground.
No item equipped.
Get it off! You don't know what you're doing!
I gotta get out of here.
Rebar, prop. Equip: hefty chunk of iron rebar. Small hatch up there, the dark outside, the heavy door tick as rusted and rotting,
I
hotspot.
jam the bar into the frame, lean into it. The door gives way with a screech.
No item equipped.
Sudden, blinding light stabs at my eyes. I spin back behind the door. The old guy, having finally freed himself, is caught like a rabbit in headlights.
What have you done?
Ah, shit. Security. The man looks around frantically. Relax, I've been caught freight hopping before and talked my way out of it. Hey, we're with Western Rail. Jesus, what the hell?
You've got to break the cycle! I can't...
Oh, God!
Christ, I don't tick. Do you want to look at him, character. The door stands open, hotspot.
Squinting into the light, I glimpse silhouettes of armed men, waiting and watching. Can't make out who they are, but not Metro security, that's for sure.
The lights are too bright. It might be able to dive past the door, hotspot.
Bullets shatter past me as I dive across the doorway.
That flow hatch might be my only way out of here,
Grabbing
hotspot.
my pack, I throw open the hatch and leap into the blackness on the far side of the train. Then I'm tumbling down a steep siding, concrete rushing up to meet me.
Chapter 1: Welcoming Party.
I lie there looking at the sky, trying to process what just happened. I hear the distant sound of sirens, and above me, shouts, doors slamming, tires on gravel. Then silence. At least my phone's not busted.
I'll take this call and then end it here.
Clothes lay scattered, torn or caked with all quiet up there. My phone must have fallen from my pack,
Pick it up.
prop.
Screen flashing a blurry photo of my sister.
Equip:
Annie?
my phone tick
Nick,
as dead.
hey!
Yeah, hey.
How you doing? You in town yet? Can't wait to catch up.
Sure.
Jeez, Mick, show some enthusiasm. We've got a funeral to plan.
Same irrepressible Annie.
You in town yet? When are you getting here? We need to go through Mum's things, find some photos for the wake. Did Uncle Phil call you?
No. Did I need to...
Ah, never mind. You're staying at ours tonight, yeah? Have the address?
Yeah, off Cooper Street, right?
Oh, no, Mick, Jesus. We moved over a year ago.
Oh, Sorry. Angry beeps from my phone.
You gotta break out of that head of yours, Mick. Talk to Sarah?
Annie, my phone's gonna run out.
Jesus, she's gonna be at the funeral, you know. You still haven't talked to her.
I can't. Just tell me your address. My battery.
I know it's hard for you, but you're gonna have to face her.
Annie, your address.
Okay, sorry. I know I shouldn't push you, but...
I look down at my dead phone. Shit. No idea what her address is. How am I supposed to remember they'd moved? Ugh. Better find a way to ring her back.
Okay, I think I'm gonna end it here because I really don't want to go too deeply into the game. But yeah, it's quite a fun one. Definitely worth a playthrough, given the amount of puzzles you need to solve, the excellent storyline. There are some language use in this game that I do not necessarily agree with, but the game is really good. Till next time.